These are called life casts. These were all very famous horror film actors. They would use the life cast to build makeups. Now, the most famous face in horror history is right up there, which is the Frankenstein monster from 1931.
Frankenstein, Freddy, Chucky, the Joker, and way too many creepy clowns. It's almost like you're stepping through the screen to stand next to your favorite nightmares. At the Icons of Darkness, a 2,000-piece collection of the original props, costumes, and special effects valued at over $16 million.
I can't get over being this close to Hollywood history, but this is this sweater.
There's his glove, his hat, his sweater, his pants, his boots, everything.
Rich Correll is the owner of this vast collection, and if he looks slightly familiar, it's probably because he still has his boyish good looks from his days back in the 1960s on Leave It to Beaver, appearing beside Jerry Mathers.
Somehow you went from Leave It to Beaver to all this.
It actually started with Leave It to Beaver because Jerry Mathers and I were huge horror movie fans, and being at Universal, that's where Beaver was shot. We kept saying to our makeup man, hey, take us to the makeup lab.
And when 10-year-old Rich finally got that tour of the makeup lab at Universal Studios,
I saw this head in the trash from a movie called Abbott and Costello Meet Dr. Jekyll and Mr. Hyde. And I knew what it was. You know, and Boris Karloff played Dr. Jekyll, and it was in the trash. I thought someone was going to throw coffee on it or something. So I took it out of the trash, and that's how all this started.
after 3 seasons on Leave It to Beaver, Rich was catapulted into a career in entertainment, directing and producing, and working on classic 90s sitcoms Family Matters, Full House, and Step by Step. But through it all, his passion for all things horror never waned.
Do you see a connection between comedy and laughter and horror and fright?
Absolutely. I mean, most people who get scared, first they get scared, they scream, and then they laugh. The scarier the better, because they think, oh, I can do that. That's not going to scare me. And if it does, they end up running out laughing. It's really fun. Scaring people is a bit like a challenge. That's one of the original face huggers from Aliens. And if you look close enough, there's a signature. The guys who built these things have signatures.
A challenge that Rich wins again.
Freddy's one of the coolest guys that we have here.
And again.
She's really good, too.
And again. Once you finally catch your breath and you realize, no, you cannot control when you scream, you start to wonder, what is the psychology that draws some of us to want to be spooked out of our minds? So we asked sociologist Margie Kerr, author of Scream, Chilling Adventures in the Science of Fear.
The biggest trend we observed in the brainwave activity was that it went down. The message that we got from this is that, doing something really scary, it makes it so that you're kind of tuned out of your head. You're not getting caught up in your thoughts. And we found that those patterns were associated to people reporting to feel better.
And if scaring ourselves gets us out of our head, a visit to Icons of Darkness is a portal to that dimension.
I used to have so many nightmares of Chucky.
This is the T-Rex hydraulic head used in the first Jurassic Park. So here's Jack Nicholson's coat and his shirt and one of the original axes. And when we made this head, it has acrylic teeth, glass eyes, punched hair, silicone sweat.
That's not a person?
No, it looks pretty good, huh? I've never traded or sold anything in 54 years of collecting this stuff.
So the collection is not about increasing value or making money. This is about honoring the art.
These movies made me happy for my whole life, so I'm kind of giving back the best I can. The women and the men who made all these things are very important to me. So keeping their legacies alive, that's really important as well.
Hey, thanks for watching our YouTube channel. Find your favorite recipes, celebrity interviews, uplifting stories, shop our favorite deals, and so much more with the Today app. Download it now.